Hi everyone, Michael Smith here. In my previous video, The Illumination of Manifestation, I explained how the law of attraction is powered by love in a vibrational way through a cycle of 12 themes. Themes which work together like complementary colors of light to turn thoughts into things of like resonance. This color cycle not only represents the 12 archetypal themes we can encounter when completing any experience, and thus the foundation of base 12 numerology, but also a complete spectrum of light through which the clarity of white light can be achieved. And like light, it can do this in several ways. Through all 12 colors combined, just the 3 primary colors, or any 2 complementary colors. I also suggested how an enlightened perspective means embodying the 3 primary colors of light, red, blue, and green, and the themes with which they resonate, duality, awareness, and love, as the trinity of body, mind, and spirit through which we can achieve that enlightenment. This trinity of themes suggests that love gaining awareness through duality is the primary purpose of it all. In this brief video, let's explore this trinity more closely and why it's a work in progress that's never complete, nor meant to be. We're not born into each incarnation at position 0 with love fully illuminated, but rather shrouded in darkness beneath a literal black hole at position 6. We therefore begin each life with amnesia of our true spiritual nature and have to rediscover that truth through the experiences we encounter along the way, of seeking love through the physical themes from 1 to 5, and then understanding love through the more enlightened themes from 7 to 11. In other words, we seek out love through the other 2 parts of the Trinity, through the physical duality of contrast and the mental beliefs we hold regarding that contrast. Life is therefore an incomplete trinity of 2 out of 3, of body and mind seeking spirit, of duality and awareness seeking love, and of red and blue seeking green. In fact, the prime vibration as the manifestation blueprint from which I believe everything emerges is generated by the very thing we seek, the green of love. That green arrow at position 6, which rotates around the base 12 cycle to create the rest of the 12 colored themes, essentially as different angles of perspective relative to love, and which from our front view perspective of reality generates the very geometry of love at the heart of the prime vibration, of a neutral intersection between 2 polarities and a timeless still point of unity and connection. Note too how that green arrow of love forms one side of the 3 sides of an equilateral triangle within the base 12 cycle, an incomplete trinity in a very geometric sense. And we see that it is only the blue of awareness and the red arrow of duality which can complete that triangle. This idea of blue and red complementing the green we see mirrored beautifully in nature, in the way plants absorb the blue and red portions of sunlight to produce oxygen, reflecting it back to us along with the green of love. Now, importantly, this relationship between 3 primary themes is not a static one, but rather a dynamic, never-ending cycle. A cycle which begins with seeking an awareness of love, and then experiencing physical duality with that awareness, and then illuminating love through that experience, which further perpetuates love in keeping the cycle going. As such, we're continuously navigating around the triangle 2 themes at a time, from love and awareness to awareness and experience, to experience and love. As such, the journey to love is by design an eternally incomplete one. If it weren't, that is, if we already had a fully enlightened understanding of that trinity of duality, awareness, and love, our journey to enlightenment would be done, and there would be no reason to incarnate or for physical reality to even exist. So, from that view, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So back to our analogy of light. It's only by exploring all 3 primary colors of the Trinity and in a balanced way that we can achieve the clarity of white light. Otherwise, our perspective can become biased in a particular color of theme, such as dwelling too much on physical concerns at the expense of love and peace of mind, staying too much in our head without taking physical action or even risking love, or being so loving to others but not to ourselves to the point of sacrificing our own freedom of thought and action. Nevertheless, the prime vibration of love is always working in the background on our behalf to help steer us back on track when we lose our way. It's also a reassuring reminder that there's no hurry to enlightenment and no failing grade. We are here to simply live each moment fully and to do our best, 2 out of 3 vibrationally. Thanks for watching.